Brazil, located in South America, is a vast and diverse country with a population of approximately 211 million citizens. Its capital city is Brasilia, known for its modernist architecture and vibrant culture. The best time to visit Brazil depends on the region you plan to explore. In general, the months between December and March are popular due to warm temperatures and festive celebrations. However, Brazil's size gives it a range of climates, from tropical rainforests in the Amazon to temperate regions in the south. Portuguese is the official language spoken in Brazil, reflecting its colonial history. The currency used in the country is the Brazilian real, BRL. With its stunning landscapes, rich biodiversity, and lively cities, Brazil offers a captivating experience for travelers throughout the year. Famous cities. Brasilia, Brazil's current capital. The city encapsulates the modernist approach to architecture and urban planning and embodies the optimism of the time it was built. Its downtown is even shaped like an airplane. Rio de Janeiro. It has been immortalized in countless songs and movies, and for good reason. Its sea of cliffs dramatically jutting out of the ocean from a unique landscape that you have to see to believe. Sao Paulo. It's filled with world-class museums, flawlessly manicured parks, and great restaurants serving food from around the globe, not to mention the liveliest nightlife in the country. Salvador. The city's nicknames is Black Rome, which refers to its exuberant Afro-Brazilian culture and its lavish Baroque monuments. Sitting majestically on top of hilly peninsula, Salvador is an ideal spot for a relaxing beachside vacation as well. Brazil is famous for Cristo Redentor in Corcovado, Rio de Janeiro. With arms outstretched 28 meters, as if to encompass all of humanity, the 709-meter height on which it stands is part of the Tijuca National Park, and a rack railway climbs 3.5 kilometers to its top, where a broad plaza surrounds the statue. Sugarloaf, Rio de Janeiro. Its summit is one of the first places to visit for tourists, for views of Rio and the harbor, and for the thrill of riding suspended in the cable car between Sugarloaf and the Morro de Urca, a lower peak from which a second cableway connects to the city. Iguaçu Falls. At the point where Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina meet, the Iguaçu River drops spectacularly in a semicircle of 247 waterfalls that thunder down into the gorge below. Just above the falls, the river is constricted to 1/4 of its usual width, making the force of the water even stronger. Amazon rainforests. The Brazil Amazon is the largest portion of the Amazon rainforest, covering over 60% of the entire Amazon basin. It is home to a staggering number of plant and animal species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The region is also home to several indigenous tribes, each with their own unique language, culture, and way of life, some of which have remained largely untouched by the modern world. Carnival, Rio de Janeiro. Brazil's Carnival is one of the world's most famous and exciting festivals, held every year in February or early March. The Carnival is a 4-day celebration of music, dance, and colorful parades. The experience of Carnival is truly unforgettable, with lively street parties, elaborate costumes, and vibrant samba performances that create an electric atmosphere throughout the city. São Paulo Museum of Art, MASP. The São Paulo Museum of Art, MASP, is a cultural landmark in São Paulo, showcasing an impressive collection of European art in a stunning modernist building. With its diverse exhibitions and cultural events, MASP is a must-visit destination for anyone interested in art and culture in Brazil. Brazil famous meals. Feijoada hearty stew consists of black beans cooked with different cuts of pork, supplemented with tomatoes, cabbage, and carrots. Farofa salty dish made from small pieces of bacon fried with cassava flour. It is served with rice and beans. Moqueca de camarão containing prawns or fish, coconut oil and milk with added vegetables, tomatoes, onions, and coriander, and served piping hot in a clay pot. How much a trip to Brazil cost? It's not a secret that Brazil is one of the most expensive countries in South America. Still, for those travelers who earn in dollars, pounds, or euros, the exchange rate makes the country surprisingly affordable. Food. Family-owned restaurants are usually cheaper. Good-sized meals average between BRL 10-15. On the other hand, the average prices in nicer restaurants range between 20-40 Brazilian reais. Grocery shopping isn't costly. A week's worth of food with some drinks averages around 170 Brazilian reais. Accommodation. The most common accommodation types throughout Brazil are hotels or B&B, which highly preferred in comparison to hostels. Overnight prices in a good hotel, nothing too special, can average between $50 to $90, while hostels are naturally cheaper, around $30 to $60. Airbnb is also an option for groups of friends or families traveling together. Prices for a whole apartment range between $40 to $90 in Sao Paulo and $50 to $115 in Rio de Janeiro. Transportation. Metro station's one-way ticket costs about 5 Brazilian reais. If you use Uber across town, rides are cheap, about 10-15 Brazilian reais. The bus system is always an option, and a cheap one too. A one-way ticket costs $1 in most cities. Activities. Christ the Redeemer, Sugarloaf, Celarone and Barbecue Lunch, 8 to 9 hours trip will cost around $65. Museums and art institutes cost about 5-15 Brazilian reais. Soccer matches it starts at 20 Brazilian reais. Amazon River Cruise, expected to range somewhere between a couple of hundreds of dollars to $1,000. This is based on the length and comfort offered on your trip. Rio de Janeiro hang gliding, adventure duration 2.5 to 3 hours, cost around $170. If you want to backpack Brazil, indulge in lots of street food, cook for yourself, and stay in shared dorms, you can travel around the country on a $55 to $80 per day budget. If you want to eat out in a variety of restaurants, drink in bars, visit museums, stay in a pleasant private room, and go on a few tours, you'll spend somewhere between $100 to $120 per day. Is Brazil safe? Short answer is, yes. Detailed answer, the probability that something will happen to you in Brazil is the same in most countries around the world. You must know. Do not leave your bag on the floor, it's very easy for someone to pick it up and run off with it. Do not walk around with valuables, leave valuable jewelry at home and wear bags that cross over your body. Do not wander into favelas, some favelas are safe to visit and the majority of favelas are not recommended. Do not assume everyone speaks English, only 5% of Brazilians can speak English to some degree, so try to learn some Portuguese, and do not make the common blunder thinking Spanish will do, learn some Portuguese. Do not expect Brazilian will show up on time, Brazilian are always late and do not take from a bad point of view but is common and do not indicate something bad, they are just late. Do not talk about politics, Brazilian are very passionate about their country, they can criticize their country but do not accept it from foreigners. Do not drink tap water, bottled water is a must. Do not go without good mosquito repellent, it is a must. To sum up, Brazil is an enticing destination for travelers for several reasons. Firstly, it is known for being an affordable country, making it accessible to a wide range of visitors. Whether you're a budget traveler or seeking luxury experiences, Brazil offers options to suit every budget. Secondly, the country boasts a remarkable variety of things to do and see. From exploring iconic landmarks to breathtaking beaches, there is something for everyone. Moreover, Brazil's vibrant nightlife scene is renowned, with lively bars, clubs, and samba-filled street parties that guarantee an unforgettable experience. Additionally, Brazil's diverse natural beauty is awe-inspiring, providing opportunities for adventure and wildlife encounters. Lastly, the warm and welcoming spirit of the Brazilian people adds to the overall charm, making visitors feel at home and creating lasting memories. Thanks for watching.